Hello everybody. So we are going to learn concept learning, which is chapter 2 in module 1. The outline of this chapter is learning from example, concept learning, general to specific ordering of hypothesis, version space, candidate elimination algorithm and inductive bias, some simple approaches which assumes no noise in the data and illustrate with key concept. So the outcome of this chapter is you are going to learn several learning algorithms, considers situations under which they converge to the correct hypothesis. So first we'll learn what is concept learning. Concept is a subset of objects or events defined over a larger set. For example, here larger set is things and animals is a subset of things, cars is a subset of things, and coming to here birds is a subset of animals. So that is the concept of bird is a subset of all objects, that is set of all things or all animals that belong to the category of bird. This is what concept learning. So alternatively you can define concept learning is a Boolean valued function defined over the larger set. So Boolean valued function means either it is true or false, that is it is a function defined over all animals whose value is true for birds and false for every other animal. Next, same thing here represented, it is a subset of general domain. So birds is a subset of general domain, that is animals. Boolean valued function over a domain. So here once again that is function defined over all animals. The definition of concept learning is, here you can derive or infer a Boolean valued function from samples of its input or output. That is deriving a Boolean valued function from samples of it in the sense either it may be input or output. The problem here, the example you can take, that is a problem to learn the concept two classes. Here there are two classes called positive and negative classes. The problem is to learn a function mapping into two classes. Okay. Here we are given a database of examples already classified as positive and negative. As you know already in the first lecture, where what do you mean by the training data set? The training data set is one which is labeled by the experts. Here also this is the database of examples is a training data set, because so these data in the database are labeled by some experts as a negative or positive examples. Here the concept learning is inducing a function mapping input examples into Boolean output. For example, classifying objects in astronomical images as stars or galaxies. Here there are two classes, one is stars or galaxies. So it is astronomical images are categorized into two classes. Similarly, the classifying animals as a vertebrates and invertebrates. Okay. So this is concept learning. So for more clear, so we'll study what is training examples, and the problem here is enjoy sports. Enjoy sports is isn't it? What it means enjoy sports means, see, this is, there is a weather condition. In the particular weather condition, whether the person is able to play water sports or not. So that is what enjoy sports. The attribute enjoy sports, the word enjoy sports tells us whether the XYZ person is able to play the water sports or not based on the weather condition. If the weather is good, in that case the enjoy sports is said to yes, otherwise it is no. So here the concept is days on which my friend Aldo enjoys his favorite water sports. This is a problem. The task is we need to predict an arbitrary day, in which day, so whether this enjoy, we need to predict the value of enjoy sports for an arbitrary day based on the other values of the attributes. See, this is in a training data set here. So there are attributes here. These are all attributes. Sky is an attribute, temperature is an attribute, humidity is an attribute, and wind, water, and forecast. These are all attributes. Based on these attributes values, we can predict the condition of enjoy sports value. So suppose this is what I said training data set, because all these instances in the training data set are labeled as a yes or no. Yes says that if this is a weather condition, so I'll take what is instance first. See, this is an instance. Here this instance value enjoy sports is no. What it says that if sky is equal to rainy, this is rainy, sky attribute value is equal to rainy, temperature attribute value is equal to cold, and this humidity attribute value equal to high, wind attribute value equal to strong, similarly water, warm, forecast is change. So if this is the status of the all the attributes values, then enjoy sports is equal to no. It means that in this weather condition nobody is able to play the water sports. Similarly, other instances are there, other 3 more instances here. That is the first instance, this one, second this, third instance, fourth instance. So here there is a yes is labeled, yes labeled, no labeled, and S is labeled. S means if this is a weather condition, he is able to play the water sport. He is also able to play water space, and here also play the water sport. But in this situation, nobody is able to play the water sports. So this is what training data set, or you can call it as a knowledge database. It is created by the experts. The task here is predict the value of the enjoy sports for an arbitrary attributes for an arbitrary day based on the values of the other attributes. Let us consider this is in a 1 day, this is a 2nd day, 3rd day, 4th day. Okay. So arbitrary day means, so sky is equal to, it may be sunny, and temperature equal to warm, humidity is equal to normal, and wind equal to strong, water equal to cool, like this. So these are the values, and forecast equal to something else. But in the prediction time there is no label for that. It is a test data set. So test data set means there is no label, and we need to predict that label based on the training data set. These are attributes and these are the instances. Training data set is a collection of instances. Then next, coming to the representation of hypothesis. Before representing a hypothesis, we'll learn what is hypothesis. Hypothesis is represented by H, small h. It is a conjunction of constraints on attributes. Conjunction means it is a AND operator. Constraints means conditions on the attributes. As I said, if sunny is equal to rainy and temperature is equal to something else, and operation, this is and, then you will say that enjoy sports is equal to yes or no. So that is what constraint. Hypothesis is a rule or it is a conjunction of constraints on the attributes. Okay. Here each constraint can be represented as specific, or here you can represent as a specific, you can represent it as a don't care value, you can represent it as a no valued. So you must remember these things. Specific value means water is an attribute, warm is a value, the value warm is assigned to attribute water. This is specific value. Then water is assigned to question mark. It means that it is general value. It can take any value except null value, and no value allowed, that is a null hypothesis. It is water is equal to null. Okay. So for example, hypothesis H is represented here. See, the sky value is equal to sunny, temperature is equal to question mark. Here question mark means temperature can take any value, humidity is equal to question mark, wind must be equal to strong, and water can take any value, forecast must be same. So this is a one hypothesis. Okay. So see, the instance X satisfies the hypothesis H. All the constraints in H hold for X, and define H of X equal to 1. It means that if you take any instance, going to the previous slide, see, this is an instance. If you consider the hypothesis, this one, sunny, sky equal to sunny. Here sky equal to sunny, temperature can take any value, humidity can take any value. So going to previous example, sky equal to sunny, temperature is question mark, means it can take warm or it can be cold value. Humidity equal to, if question marks, it can be a normal or it can be a high value. Wind equal to strong means it must take a strong only. Water equal to question mark means it can take warm or cool. Forecast is same, so it must take a same. So that is here sunny, strong and same. So these are specific value. For temperature, it can take any value, it can take any value, it can take any value. Instance X satisfies hypothesis H. This is a hypothesis H. If instance X satisfies hypothesis S, then all the constraints in H hold for X. All the constraints means sky must be equal to sunny, temperature can take any value, and humidity equal to any value, wind must be equal to strong, water take any value, forecast must be same. Then define H of X equal to 1. If this X satisfies hypothesis H, then you will say that H of X equal to 1. So for example, so in the previous instances, you remember that sky equal to sunny, these are question mark, wind equal to strong and forecast equal to same. Going to the previous slide, sky equal to sunny, this is question mark is given, and here also question mark is there, wind is strong is given, water is question mark, forecast is same. So if you consider instance 1, this I'll call it as an X, then I can say that H of X equal to 1 because it satisfies that one hypothesis. Similarly, coming to the second instance, sunny is there, temperature can take any value, it can take any value because it is a question mark, this is strong, and warm is any value, it is same. For this instance also it is s of x equal to 1. So for this one h of x is equal to 0 because sky is not equal to sunny, it is a rainy. But here also it is, this instance will not satisfy, this will not satisfy. Only these two instances are satisfied by the constraint hypothesis H. This one. Okay. I hope you understand what is hypothesis. Hypothesis is in a rule or it is a conjunction of constraints on the attributes. It is just like a rule in order to find whether that particular instance satisfies or not. If it satisfies, then you will say that it is equal to 1, otherwise it is equal to 0. As per the previous data set, 2 instances will be satisfied the hypothesis, the remaining 2 are not satisfied. This is once again prototypical concept learning task. The given thing is instance x, where x is, remember that it is a capital X. Here it is capital X, means it is a collection of instances. There is possible days described by the attributes. Target function, as I said, enjoys sports is a target attribute. Its value is either 0 or 1. In the previous we studied either plus yes or no. Here hypothesis H, here it is a capital H, you remember that. So hypothesis capital H is, it is a collection of hypotheses. Small hypothesis means it is a single hypothesis. So conjunction of literals, that is, it is a one hypothesis. Sunny question mark. Okay. Training examples. So training examples is represented by D. They are positive and negative examples of the target function. How it is represented? x1 is an instance, target attribute is C of x1. Like this, there are n instances. Each instance is associated with target value, that is either 0 or 1, or you can say positive or negative, yes or no. The task is to determine a hypothesis H in H such that H of x is equal to C of x for all x in D. That is, we need to find out the hypothesis H which belongs to collection of hypothesis H such that H of x should be is equal to C of x for all instances x in D, where D is a collection of training examples. Thank you.